Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be watching Undefeated Genesis, a gameplay preview or a demo of. We have already seen the previous video where they showcase some gameplay elements and stuff, but this is actually full-on demo mode, and I've heard it comes in around 2026. So let's just jump into it and see this gameplay demo. And before we do, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Let's go. Okay. First off, my first impressions is if you look at the jacket, they have this clothing simulation, which is pretty good. And look at the water effects. It has this trail behind it, and look at that. That looks amazing. Now, the graphics aren't per se AAA high-budget game graphics. However, it's acceptable enough. It doesn't look bad at all. It's not the wow graphics, but it's definitely acceptable enough for what this game is. Because I'm presuming this is not done by like a big AAA studio. It's done by a few indie developers or at least like a mid-range studio and stuff. But look at this skills. There's a tutorial. While attacking, press the buttons such as RB, RT, right trigger, or A result in a combo. So you have combos in the game. Okay. And it's very high speed, so which is very good. Now that trail effect when he vanishes or moves fast is pretty good. That it's like a shadow trail, or a, what do you call it? A silhouette of the character with energy over it. So that's pretty interesting. They have nice effects in this game. And like I said, the cloth simulation is pretty good. They got it down. Bullish combatant. He's an investor, isn't he? Because he's bullish. Okay, here we go. Tutorial. Using superpowers. So there's superpowers in the game. And the Euro mastered, so there's different type of superpowers. Okay, shoots 5 energy bullets, beams, eye beams. Okay. So, does that mean we're gonna get a bunch of superpowers? And not just a few. So it's gonna be like a magic in a game like for instance Elder Scrolls, or I don't know, Elden Ring, where you can equip magic and stuff. So if that's the case, in this game you can equip superpowers. I hope there's a bunch of them. If there isn't, they can probably do DLC later on to give us some more content that side. And that would make them a lot of money. Look at that drop-down effect. And you got some alien-looking things. Okay, avoidance action. Okay, so you can dodge. This is like a dash dodge type of thing. Similar to... not actually so similar, but close to something like Kakarot. Dragon Ball Kakarot for the PS5 and PC and Xbox. Where you can vanish, step left and right with a circle button. So it's something similar to that, but just in its own way. The game pace is quite fast, effects is good, and combo systems looks to be good as well. Especially when in air, this looks crazy. And it would be quite cool to see superpowers, something like gravity or stuff like that. Because you can do amazing things with that. Just imagine what do you call him? Pain from Naruto. Push and pull type of action on the enemies. And another thing that's quite good is the combination of enemies. Like we see here, this is just one guy, but if there's a bunch of them, you're gonna need to avoid a lot of attacks. That's ranged attacks, as well as close combat attacks from different enemies. So that's gonna give us interesting challenges and gameplay mechanics. And there's destructible stuff, okay. But I don't think the people living there would appreciate that, but hey, if you want to destroy stuff, you can. May I ask you something? Our goal is to bring back the components from this city. The things aren't going well, we would really appreciate it. Hey, they want you to destroy the objects, okay. This... You can charge up attacks as well, that's interesting. And look at the range on that. That was pretty good. Now, I've seen the previous demos, is you're going to destroy a building. Looks like it. Just look at that. That's crazy. And the way it falls is so realistic. Even though you fly between the debris and stuff, it's like there's no collision on it. It's still amazing. I don't think they need to do collision on that. Hopefully the things don't disappear that you destroy. Like if you destroy the building, there needs to be debris. Even if you swap out the model, like for instance you destroy the building and then swap out a model to debris model. So it's not physics simulated necessary to save performance, of course, but they can like simulate physics on destructibility and then drop in a model after the building collapses. So it's not simulated anymore. Okay. Hey, this is a rescue mechanic from Superman Returns, huh? Okay. I wonder if you can pick up other objects as well. Okay, you can attack while rescuing some people. Okay. A nice thing with the pickup mechanic is if they can do it for the destructible objects, you can throw it at enemies, or you can grab the enemies themselves. That would also be quite good, like Superman Returns on the PlayStation 2 at that time. Or something like Prototype 2, where you pick up vehicles and stuff and throw it at the city, you know. So hopefully they do that, or it is in the game, we haven't seen it yet. But from the looks of this game has a lot of combat and interesting mechanics. And like I said, it's quite fast-paced. And here's the dynamic between two enemies as well. There's an enemy further away. There he is. Okay, defeated him. Now he picks up the citizen to rescue. There we go. Now he goes to talk with so is this gonna be something like okay, absorbs it. Okay. I's got electricity powers. Okay. Superpower will change. Lightning style. No, wait a second. It's all his powers going to be in a different element, basically. Okay. And here's the combination I was talking about before with a ranged enemy and a close-up enemy. He's comboing the hell out of them. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that was pretty badass. Again, there you have it, Undefeated for PS5 and Steam. I'm not sure about Xbox, but yeah, most people have a PC at this time, so I don't think it's going to be overly demanding. You're definitely going to need a gaming PC for this, but you're not going to need like a 1490 and stuff because the graphics doesn't look to be that demanding. So it's quite interesting. One thing I do hope they add is, like I said, the pickup mechanic. They have it for the injured people and stuff, but it would be probably a very good idea to use it for objects in game as well. So it's similar to, like, if you remember Prototype 2, you can pick up vehicles and poles and even some trees and bins and stuff. Or in Superman Returns, I remember that stage where you fight in that arena. You can like pick up this boulders and pillars and stuff and throw it at the enemy. So that would be a good idea to add something like that to this. So it's basically like a super strength throw of stuff, and that would be pretty good. However, the rest of this game looks super well done, and they're still working on it. It's going to be, like I said, 2026. They announced it for 2026. I'm not sure if it's going to be delayed again until then, from there on to 2027 or something, but it definitely looks to be a very good game, and let them cook, because they are still working on this, and I'm just going to say it looks very impressive from what I've seen. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.